G'day! In today's video, I'm opening up an Xbox 360 Kinect camera. This particular one, model number 1414. Got no real idea how these come apart, but I'm going to assume that these are security tabs here for the plastic to come apart. What I got going on here is I connect this one up and it just keeps dropping out. I found that the cable is extremely tightly wrapped, and I suspect that there's a kink in the cable here that's destroying it. For the sake of modern relevance, I thought I'll open it up. There doesn't seem to be any repair videos on these since probably 2010, which these came out in about 2010. Which shows the relevance of these. And the only reason I'm wanting to get this up and going is my kids have started to like basically playing Just Dance, or the modern equivalent, or the YouTube equivalent of it, which I'm not really a fan of, which they call dance frees or dance parties on YouTube. They're very, have a lot of IP infringement going on in those. And I'd much rather them do something that's a bit more safer, rather than having a Elsa and Spider-Man kind of thing going on there. So, let's see if I can get this going. What I've got here is one of these wacky T heads. I'm not sure what this particular one is. If I have a bit of a look, I could probably potentially find that it might have a kit. I would say, going by the numbering, it's probably a H8H, something along the lines of that. And I should be able to use this. This is the same security tool. No, not quite. Slightly different. I can say this is the same security tool that I used to open up an Xbox 360, but it does not want to go there. How about over here? No, same kind of thing going on. So I did grab a CRV, I believe that's a brand, T10H. I'll give this one a try now. That one is fitting perfectly. So assuming we're going to take both those screws out. Don't know how this stand comes apart. I'm assuming this comes off or this sticker comes off. One of the two. Being these are essentially a massive souped up webcam, I'm not really sure there's going to be much that can really be done to it. It's coming off. Does this want to come out? No, not yet. So the stand needs to come off, I reckon. I'd be inclined to think maybe this rubber feet come off. Like so. There's one in the corner. There you go. Hopefully we'll get the same screws. No. No, we're just a standard torque on the T screw on one of these. I guess about a T5. Let's see where that gets us. T4. T5. No, we're going the other way. T7. That's working. Go. Some screws falling out here. Make sure they are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Enough that didn't really get me in much closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 random ass screws on here. Continue with trying to tear this apart. Check that out. We have a little fan in there. A little grommet. I sense there may be more screws. This little mesh bit here looks like it may come off. I should be able to push this under, assumably, and pop it out. It is only stuck on. And it's made of metal, so that's not great. I'll go with the fact that this is going to be destroyed. Nice of them to use metal there rather than plastic, as it's holding its shape when I twist it. So you could potentially use a heat gun to be able to get that off. In this one I'm not really too concerned about it. Pull that apart. Nope, not that one. Had an old habit there. I'm going to think, in theory, this top half's probably going to come off nice and easy. Just like that. Do have a fair bit of circuitry in here. Can I take this bit off too? Push it down, pulls out. One little baby fan. Connector. What have we got going on here? Definitely requires a fair bit of tearing down to get into there. Considering we have quite a lot going on there. I feel like there's really going to be not much more achieved by me tearing this down further. So I'm potentially just going to leave it like it is. Might go over the connections, disconnect, reconnect. But looking on eBay, the price of these versus the price of the time required to repair these look like they go second hand on eBay for $20 Australian, which is probably close to about $12 US, including shipping, for working ones of these. So it's really not cost effective to repair these. Granted, it is interesting just to see what's inside of them. But considering initially I thought they were an overpowered webcam, but then they have motion tracking, a few other different things. No wonder there's a whole bunch of that sandwiched in here. No wonder it requires an extra power adapter. Considering how much is going on here on the circuit board level. Anyway, that's a reasonably failed teardown of the Xbox 360 Kinect camera. Yeah, as I said, there's really not much you can do with them. Bye.